Really? We're gonna do fart noises?
Really? I haven't been on in that long. This is what we do now. It's fart noises.
What we do now.
That's what we do.
Shout out to the old days with Asian Kid Matt. You remember Asian Kid Matt on this show?
I remember that kid.
Hey, yo, what's the name of this Transformer?
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
The good days, the good old days.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Figure Banging. I don't remember what number this is. 9? 10?
Season 2, episode 10, my man.
10. We're up to 10. 10. Thanks for joining us tonight. We took last week off because of the holidays. Give everybody a little bit of a break. So welcome. Happy New Year. Hope everyone's having a good one.
Happy New Year.
2019.
Did you guys see the memes with 2019? It was like Blade Runner and Akira and something.
Yes.
Blade Runner. There was what the hell was the other one?
We're far off from that.
Running Man.
Running Man, yeah.
Way far off from that.
Way far
get
off.
those flying cars and those replicants.
Replicants.
All right. So we got a bit of a full house tonight, which is always fun. So joining us tonight, we have Mr. Brian Brink.
Hey, what's up?
Mr. Standing Brink.
Standing Brink, weight loss challenge, standing podcast. That's where we do it.
Yeah.
You got to start bringing dumbbells and start doing squats.
Yeah, I got some. I'll start doing it.
Do it.
I'll fuck up my hardwood floor in here and everything.
Just drop them. Do the run and just drop them. Yeah!
Snap into it.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, didn't somebody die today?
Oh, he did.
2 people died.
Yeah, it was
Who was the second person?
Funk
was it
House,
me?
man. Super Dave, man.
Yeah, Super Dave.
Who?
Man.
Super
Dave. Funkhauser on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That sucks.
Remember Super Dave Osborne, whatever the fuck his name was?
I do.
Back in the day.
Love that shit.
Yeah, man. Funkhauser was the shit on that show.
All right.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Larry, why are you messing with my sister, Larry? Funkhauser was the shit.
Also join us tonight. Let's see. We got my camera. Then we have Mr. John G.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? Happy New Year.
What up?
Hi.
Hopefully my collection. Hopefully my connection holds out. I had to switch to my phone.
We're used to it at this point.
Yeah.
It'll work.
So far.
So far, so good.
Let's see. Also, we have Mr. JD.
Hi, everybody. Hey. Hi. Hey. Happy New Year.
JD, you wearing a robe?
I am wearing a robe.
Oh, you on some Hugh Hefner shit, man.
Wait. What's on your feet?
Huh?
What's on your feet?
What's on my feet?
Your feet.
Slides, motherfucker. Slides.
No slippers?
No.
Yeah.
I don't own any slippers.
You're like a Jedi. You're a Jedi Hugh Hefner.
Of course. It is. It is a Star Wars robe. This thing is fucking warm.
Sweet.
Big old sleeves.
It's cold in space.
Nothing like big old sleeves. You can hide things up big old sleeves.
That's right.
Hey, you turn around, you got a Snuggie.
This is true.
I wanted to get that Voltron Snuggie. How dope that would be. Showing up with a Voltron Snuggie. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when they say one size fits all.
One size.
Nope. But, you know, that's one way to segue into the the challenge that we got going on. But,
you also might have noticed he's back.
yo, what's up? I figured I'd come back for one episode in 2019. There we go. I totally fucked that up. Let me try that again so everybody can hear.
Reset. Oh, take 3.
Oh. Shout out to Bird Box.
And we have a latecomer. We didn't know if he was showing up, but he came.
There
he is.
I heard.
What's up, guys? I'm sorry. I'm still on vacation over here, lounging around.
Vacation boy.
But he's taking a break from everything, man. We can't find him in our chats. It's fucking late to the show.
Oh, he's not even
Better late than never.
He's not even in the usual spot. We don't have no curtains or nothing.
Yeah, he's doing it on his fucking phone.
He's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got
Just go under the
He's like Gary on fucking Tuesday.
Just go under the blanket.
he's got stubble on his head. What's going on there?
It's right there.
Dude, you haven't shaved? Oh man.
I
You're really
used to-
letting yourself go, dude.
I did actually. I
It's starting to look like me.
How many days have you been wearing that T-shirt? Honestly, 3 easy, man. It's 3 easy.
I took a shower. This morning.
But then you put it back
No,
on.
man. You take a shower, you throw the same T-shirt back on. That's a vacation T-shirt.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm glad to be back on a Wednesday. I don't have to work tomorrow. Fucking holiday weeks.
Oh, good stuff.
Tomorrow will be my first day back.
I went back today. Ugh.
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 Blah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Day.
All right. So
And that's our show.
thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
You guys had a good time. All right. So
The best.
tonight we got something that I was pretty excited to get at first. I was super anticipating it.
Hard on.
I got one. No, I got one last. I was like, all right.
Dustin's
Haven't had one of those in a while.
back. Dustin's back.
Good night, folks.
All right, we out. If we don't get 75 likes and 700 fucking views on this video, come on.
All right. So this is one of my more anticipated figures for a long time. And tonight we are doing the 2018 Realm of Collectors Statue of the Year, Fanstoys HYDRA.
boo.
Aw.
Sorry.
Oh man, this is going to be one of those controversial shows.
I don't
Yeah.
care. It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to. So here he is. This is him in his wolf mode. Just as a heads up, so far this is the only mode I've learned. I do have the instruction booklet. We'll
Oh
talk
god,
about.
we're not going to go through all 6, are we?
We're gonna see what people want to do.
Dude, I don't have a fucking fear to go through all 6 modes. Let's just put them in robot mode and discuss the problems. I don't want this a 3-hour fucking show.
So I wanted to do at least one mode, and this is one of his better.
Hey, masterpiece, shitpiece theater.
Let's get those guys on too. So here he is in his wolf mode. I want to at least do at least one mode, and we'll see. We'll see if anybody really wants to see something else. Other than that, we'll probably just go to robot mode. I can at least show you what the modes look like in the instructions. But here he is in his wolf mode. It looks fine.
Who let the wolf out?
Who?
Oh, he can't quizzical dog look. That's
Oh, his head don't tilt a turn.
it goes up and down.
Aw,
Like I
budget.
said, 2018 Statue of the Year.
Guys, it's 6 fucking modes. Come on, give it a fucking break. Who else did a fucking 6 shot? Did the wolf head move? Did
Hasbro did one.
Dude,
Yeah,
DX9.
head move?
Better than this.
Did it
Dust,
tilt?
I could have swore I heard some walking just come out there.
Yeah, I almost got a walking right there.
I almost
You
heard
heard
it.
you heard a little walking.
The chat has spoken. They want to see all 6 modes.
All right,
Fucking-
here we go.
Hold on, real quick. I didn't see a damn thing. It's erased.
Sorry, Josh. All right, so here he is in his wolf mode. It looks more or less, what it's supposed to look like. It's a wolf with wings.
So, he's a dog. References are all around tonight, boys.
As I knock over the background. All right, so there's his wolf head. Looks good. The mouth, so the head can go up and down. So down to there, up to there. No swivel, no side to side, no
I'm
nothing.
not
All it is
mad at
that
that.
one big hunking hinge.
I'm not mad at that
I'm
one
not
bit.
mad at that. They should have there should have been a ball joint.
If it was 2 modes, I'm sure it would be.
Yeah, that's not unfair. It is double hinged. It's screwed in right there, and it's screwed in the head itself. So it's got that and that.
They could have made it happen.
They could have made it
It would
happen.
have been hard to put a ball joint in there.
All right,
Exactly.
somebody's got to
So
get in
what
here
the
and
hell?
help me, man. I need someone in here who has this figure and who likes it. Get in here, please, so we can defend it a little bit.
Eyes are painted red. Looks fine. Looks good. They're metallic red. Teeth, mouth opens to there, closes to there, and the teeth are sharp. And you put your finger in there, he will hurt you.
I'm glad they're sharp, because if they weren't, you guys would be fucking crying about that too. How could it be a wolf if his teeth are sharp?
Neck
He
don't
can't eat.
neck don't move because it's locked in by the chest, which is fine.
Neither does
Would
mine.
have been nice if that's true, but would have been nice if there was a ball joint in there, like I said. But wings can articulate, so there's actually a double hinge. You can see in there. So there's a hinge. Let me use my spooger. So there's a hinge here and a hinge here, so you can actually kind of rock it in. It's actually for the gun mode. There's these clear holes in here in the cockpit. You're supposed to kind of rock it over like that and lock it into there. And some people have broken there, have cracked there, so I'm very reluctant to do that.
These motherfuckers that ruin their toys, man, they're like fucking gorilla arms, man.
Yeah, but it's not a good idea to make any kind of connecting tab out of clear plastic.
Yeah. They're also on this hinge.
Yeah, but you know what? If you have eyes, you see it's clear plastic, and you know, hey,
yeah, that's.
Hey,
I get it. I get
it. Party collector, I'm going to be a little bit more weary.
Listen, that's a poor choice, but it is, you should be aware of it. If whenever I see clear plastic, I know to be careful. But that is a poor choice. So it's,
I don't even know why I'm defending this thing because I'll never have it in wolf mode.
it also, so there's this die-cast chunk. There's these 3 rails inside of here. So the whole wing can slide up and down on that. So that's really just for gun mode to pull it up and to get it in that position. But you can always use it as a point of articulation. So you can rock it kind of all around like that on that double hinge, and then this is on a swivel forward and back. And then again for gun mode, I'm not crazy about this, but there's a hinge right there. So it's a double hinge, so you can rock it and collapse it flat. So if you wanted shorter wings, you can do that. I'm not a big fan of that. I would have rather them just do one-piece straight wings. I think that looks a little crappy with it broken up by the hinge, but it's not the end of the world. So you can fold those flat or all the way anywhere up to there. So plenty of range there. It's ratcheted, but it's not a spring ratchet. It's just a tension ratchet. If you can see in there, you see the teeth.
Yeah.
And then there's that white piece with the.
Are they sharp?
I can't get my finger in there, so I don't know. Shout out to teeth.
That's what he said.
Oh my god! Somebody hit something.
That was a dust.
Oh, it's saying bring you on, and this is what you do. So the shoulders are on this kind of crazy system. It's easier to show it off in robot mode because you're not really going to get.
All right, so let's get
articulation in that, but ratcheted all the way around, no problem. This is part of. Go ahead.
It's the best ratchets on the fucking figure.
Yeah, no, these ratchets are great.
On your figure.
On the figure.
Yours.
On the figure. So this is where his bicep is, and then there's another joint here. And when you transform it into wolf mode, fold this wheel up, and you actually lock this joint, so you lose the bicep swivel in this mode. But you do have I guess an elbow, and to get it up to there, which is okay. It's not quite 90 degrees. It's like 50 degrees, and it'll go straight. And then the paw is actually die cast. I believe it's die cast. It's either die cast or it's chrome painted.
It's die cast.
I'm pretty sure it's die cast.
It's die cast. Yeah.
So that's on. That's on this hinge here. So it can swivel all the way back, all the way forward, and this actually rotates all the way around. The mushroom peg that's covered up. So that's fine. So you can get plenty of tilt on here. Remember that, because that's going to be a recurring theme.
Tilts?
Yeah.
But no neck ball.
Nope.
Shut up the tilt in the chat right now.
So he's got a waist swivel, which is his robot waist swivel, but you only get that much out of it. But I mean, in wolf mode, you really don't need it. So I'm not going to fault this mode for that.
You don't.
Is that because of wolf mode or is that the bot mode?
That's because of sculpt, and we'll show it in bot mode. So this is going to be his kind of butt plate, and this actually, there's 2 tabs right there that lock the 2 knees together. So that locks this whole back together. So there's no articulation back in this piece. So this piece is solid. Like in the mode, he's solid. So that's good.
That's a nice way to lock it up.
This locks it nice and solid. This is actually the trigger for gun mode, and then that keeps everything. That's gone. That's not going nowhere.
Did you take your Ritalin today?
Ritalin?
Yeah.
No, I never take.
Yeah, I can see. What inspector did you get?
30.
I think that's the one I got too.
Bobby got 31. JD, what'd you get?
33.
Oh, 33. She's a cunt.
Yeah, no, 33 is the one I think I got in my Omega. Yeah. I think my cup.
She falls asleep on the job, that bitch.
There we go.
Hold on. I got
We'll
you,
get
JD. Go ahead. Put up again.
Fucking Hasbro shit.
Hey, you know, this is why he's so salty, man. He got a bad he got a bad fucking dud, man.
We'll get there.
Ugh.
So it can rotate on this joint in here.
The salt is strong with this one.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
So this joint right here is ridiculously tight and scary to turn. I don't like turning it, but you have to rotate it for transforming it. And it feels horrible. It's on both sides. This side's a little bit looser, but it feels terrible. It feels like it's just going to shear right off. It feels very, very, very bad. But
Is it a ratchet or is it turning?
no, it's just tension.
Well, yeah, that looks like it's going to break then.
It's just on this little tiny ratchet in here, on like a mushroom peg down in there, and it's not the best. But
Can you lube it?
6 fucking modes.
I'd probably have to. You probably have to disassemble the whole thigh and get in there.
Hey, did you get a manicure today? You look a
Oh,
little
why am I
glossy.
good?
You look a little glossy today.
No, I just drink a lot of milk, so they're
When
very.
the fuck are you gonna cut those things, man? What are you trying to
Those
be?
aren't bad. No, if I cut them down,
you're trying to be a fucking overseas fucking Japanese Transformer fucking reviewer?
if I cut them now, I'll.
Fucking, what's that one channel? Age of the Rising Sun, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Wait, who would fight him back?
They're built-in spudgers.
Yes.
No, if I cut them now, they'll bleed all over the damn place.
Fucking lazy as fuck. That's what that says to me.
So his wolf knee is this die-cast piece.
That's where you want me.
I thought you said
Sorry,
it wanted
Ace.
to be a 3-hour show.
No, I'm just asking if you wanted me here. No, it's gonna get worse. Hold on, 1, 2, 3.
Ace hasn't been used to that from the camera guy on season 2.
Yeah, I know. You know what? You guys are letting me down. You let them do whatever the fuck they want. You need to step in once in a while.
We can wait.
All right, we get it. We get it. This chrome.
So the wolf knee is on this bit of die-cast. You get very, very little articulation out of it. It's really just a piece to keep it in this shape.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is CBS News, and my name is Warner Wolf.
His foot is it die-cast? I think it's die-cast. Can't really tell, but it just hinges up and down. You don't get it. You don't get a ton out of there. But since the legs don't really move in the back anyway, it's not the end of the world. And then there's the back, and that's
His butt.
and there's his butt. No tail, but he never had a tail, so that's fine.
That wasn't me.
Sure.
It was him.
That wasn't me, dude. I don't do that shit, man. I go. I don't go. I can't even go.
So here he is with the car. Here he is with Bumblebee.
Like someone's taking a fucking lug nut off a tire.
Is this the scale?
So that's for scale.
Yep.
Okay.
So he's a pretty big boy, which is nice.
Do you have Terminus Hexatron handy?
Maybe.
Okay, cool. Okay. Never mind.
Of course he does. It's a professional show.
Good.
If he doesn't, I do.
There's no fart jokes on this show.
All 5 of them.
All right, so
5 fart jokes. That's not enough.
that's pretty much wolf mode. I didn't learn, like I said, I didn't learn any of the other modes because the transformation doesn't look that fun.
Oh, sorry, folks.
No.
It's not a professional show.
It's not a professional show.
There's plenty of
plus,
other
if we
videos
go
out
through
there.
if we
There's
go
plenty of
through
other
every
videos
mode-
out there if you want to see those modes.
If we go through every mode, we're going to be here all damn night. But
Yeah, we're not gonna.
so just real quick, here's what the gent mode looks like. I mean, it's literally just a brick. So I mean, there's really nothing. Looks like it's supposed to.
Okay.
Okay.
That looks pretty good.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to screw that up. It's just he's just with his legs folded up and his arms at his side and his wings out.
You do
That still
great
looks good.
job, Brown Eye.
That was not me, guys. That was not dust mites. I'm just saying that right now. That was not dust mites.
Also, real quick, it looks like a lot of instructions, but like, look, fold the wings out is a step. Fold the wings back is a step. Open the cockpit is just to get the head out is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps. Actually, 9 steps because you have to close that close to
Just
panel 10.
3 more steps if you had a bowl joint and the wolf could turn his head.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
It looks like these instructions are long and complicated, but it's just literally like it took 11 steps to show you how to open the head.
What was the name of the DX9 one?
It was Fuma.
Hanzo?
Yeah,
Hanzo, yeah.
Fuma is
Did anybody have Hanzo on Hanzo? Let us know.
I was
has a bowl jointed neck.
I was thinking of getting it because it's on sale for $50 at Chumungmung.
That's a fucking price, man. If you can't pay the Fanstoys price,
there's your alternative.
Because you're a cheap motherfucker. Yeah, there you go. You're still holding on to your 700 chugs.
Mm.
So here's the ATV mode.
No, but honestly, it's interesting. $50.
There's the ATV mode. It's again, it's fine.
Dun, 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 dun.
This was one of my favorites as a kid. I used to like the ATV mode.
That and the Jet are the two best, I think.
Yeah, because they're kind of hard to screw up. Here's the hover tank, which was always felt like a mishmash of.
Hey, it's a tank, man. It's fine, man.
I always thought that one. I always pretended that was a crab as a kid.
Sure.
Like
crab
a
mode.
So glad I moved on to Legos by the time this shit came out.
And then we have submarine mode. What's so funny?
Does it say KO backwards?
KO.
It does.
And then this is not endorsed by the realm of collectors in any way, shape, or fashion, but if you were to turn that upside down, you would basically get a robot with his wings folded back and turn into a
Pew pew pew
gun.
Yeah, a gun.
So the only thing about the gun, one, I don't like how short they make that handle, but I mean, you can just fold the wings out and have it longer. But also, the trigger is not spring loaded, so it's just like you can't pull it back like on the G1, which is unfortunate. But not the
Unforgivable Fanstoys.
Unforgivable.
Did anyone ever hold him as a gun like they did Megatron?
I did when I was a kid.
No. I mean in the show.
Oh, yeah.
He was too big. As a gun, he was just a giant, enormous gun.
No,
I
when
think
he
he just
quick.
transformed into a gun and hovered.
Yeah, when he turned to a gun, he would just fly around and shoot everybody.
There weren't any combiners or anything that held him. Or
No.
It matters.
There were combiners.
It matters if you've seen the Japanese show Headmasters or you watched that 3.
Was he even in season 4?
Yeah, because it was like real quick. And there's a six shot. He goes from blah 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 to blah 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 blah.
That was we got new toys. Hurry up, get him in the show.
He was in like the 2-minute fucking montage.
Oh, get everybody in there quick.
Everything new and not six shot. It seemed like it was like a commercial. You remember how the commercial was so fast?
He was in there real quick, and I think they did hold him when he transformed into gun mode real quick.
See? Thank you, Jose.
The only other thing about gun mode the thing that I really don't like is these, the bits that become the actual blaster are just these little die-cast bits with these little barrels that extend out. I think that looks awful. Like, I think that's really terrible.
Mm.
Did anybody seriously have high expectations for this?
I was hoping for it because Six Shot is I had it as a kid, so I always loved it.
And how was that original?
It better than this?
No way. You're out of your fucking mind. Out of your mind, bro. I think you might have to fucking pull that toy out again and fucking mess with it, man.
Oh, I think we might see it.
It might make an appearance. You never know.
I think you may have to fuck with it again, man.
Also, I'm assuming this is for a mode, but these bits are spring loaded. These kidney pieces. I'm assuming that's for one of the modes because I think one of the modes you rock the arm down. That might be for that, but I haven't. So they didn't transform it to everything.
That's for your gum when you're done with it.
Oh, okay, maybe that holds the torso together better.
That's where you hide your weed.
It's for trash mode.
Mm-hmm.
Trash mode. God, so many flavors in the world, and you chose salty.
Ah, dude.
I mean, I would
paid a lot of money for this thing, and
JD, I would be fucking.
I get it.
Fucking man, but don't play Fanstoys, bro.
I am. I am.
You send it back, man. Just send it back.
This fucking shit is
email.
Dude,
email them and just say it's a show it. You know what you do? You make a video and you just attach it to the fucking email and just say this is unacceptable and you're done.
You said it in your video. I mean, I'll save it for later.
Oh yeah. The legs were kind of like little hollow.
That is unacceptable.
But yeah, the shit that you're dealing with, man, with those fucking leg joints, man.
All right.
Is
So
it? All right.
we'll get there. We're gonna go to
We're getting there, people.
let's
Ladies
go to
and
robot
gentlemen,
mode.
this is Warner Wolf, and I'm letting you guys right now we're getting there. If you just stay patient, seeing your fucking season. Right.
So I know. So hold on. It's been like a week since I did this. So
Oh Jesus!
fold these up. Get these paws out of the way. They fold up, and they got these recesses, which is nice. And they fold back in. Let's do the shitty part first. Let's do the legs. This transformation is not good, but
Everybody, let's get the new chant going for 2019. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Break it.
Break it. Break it. Break it. Break it.
it broke itself. So
Yeah,
there's this trigger for gun mode, like I said, and it's just a solid piece. There's no spring loaded, which was I'm a little disappointed, but not the end of the world.
Did MP Megatron have a spring loaded? No. So fuck you.
Yes, he
Yes, he
I
does.
believe he does.
Keep it moving. MP36 doesn't have a spring loaded
I'm
fucking
pretty sure he does.
Keep it moving.
Sure.
They should have made that the wolf tail.
Okay, so these bits got to slide out both sides. Okay, so
Come on, 21 viewers. Everybody fucking share this fucking stream, man. If you can share a meme, you can share the stream. Put it out there, man. Throw it
Open
on the
this
cafe,
panel.
throw it in the fucking Legion.
open. Oh,
Put this
There
out everywhere, man. Do that.
there goes
Okay.
a tab.
Oh, he broke that shit.
Yeah, there's that.
Welcome to figure breaking.
Foot goes up.
Been a while.
So this whole chunk's got to rotate around. There we go.
Like I said, if you could share a meme, you could share a stream.
So now this whole bit's got to fold up, and you can see that there's a hole right here. There's a slot right there, and there's a tab on the inside of here. And you have to flex the plastic. It's one of those flex the plastic to get it up and over.
Oh, it's a bad cube.
So before we do that, we have to free this piece.
We can't see it. You're off camera.
It's kind of hard to get
No,
this thing in.
stretch.
So this has got to come up and fold out of the way. Like this whole monstrosity is just to freaking fill out the leg.
Now, which mode are you transforming it into now?
I'm going to robot.
Okay.
Oh, but we got levers and fucking skitkabiddles and boop ops. All over the place.
So
Oh, this
got-
looks complex for a 6-shot.
yeah, it's overly complex. So we have to fold this purple block that's in this diecast bit flat, and it doesn't feel good at all.
Real quick, I just want to shout out Josh in the chat right now. He said something, and he's 100% right. Fanstoys should not get a pass for shit every other company gets shredded for.
That's why I don't fucking just.
I agree
everything they
totally.
do.
But dude, they're brand of the year across the
Ugh.
entire fandom.
Get
You know
your
that?
head out of your ass, people.
That's right.
Do it again.
Stop being cheap.
Yeah, for the 3 figures they put out. Okay, so got that straight. Hold on, let me raise this up. It's kind of hard to get everything in frame, but we'll do our best. So now we have to get this bit, like I said, up and over here, and it's not good. And you got to flex the plastic and the
Gold paint and everything else. The engineering is just getting crazy with them. Because you know why? It's not Dinobots. Dinobots are very easy. They're
Dinobots
big,
are simple.
funky and simple.
All right,
You know,
so
just
this
said
bit-
this years ago. If you go back and listen to some of the old Enter the Realms, he said I'm very curious to see how Fanstoys would be in the future with more complex engineering for some other figures. And
I
he
saw
was
the writing on the wall with Willis.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
What you talking about, Willis? So now we got to plug this bit in, and we just got to make sure that this purple bit and this diecast bit, there's a slot. So he's got to make sure you line that all up, and this should peg back in with some finding it in the groove. There we go.
Same people that complain about this by Wei Sheng, by the way. I'm just
You know, the
I don't
thing
buy
is,
anything.
I mean,
I don't buy
I'm watching you here, Ace, and you know,
Wait,
Yeah.
Zhang's high quality.
it's
Wei Zhang would fix this.
can't wait for that predicate.
I'm waiting for the KO of this.
why would anybody want to transform this? The payoff is terrible. He transforms
people
into
like-
5 modes of garbage.
Yeah, but you know what? Some people, you know what? Honestly, man, we may not enjoy a complex transformation, but there's some dudes out there that really
I
enjoy
normally
that.
do. If it's fun, I do.
Well, I'm not even
I don't.
concerned that it's complex. I'm just like, dude. I mean, we showed us the pictures. I mean, why would I want to transform it into that?
So this
Yeah.
has got to go that way.
Flames Toys should make this.
This
Excuse
is
me,
gonna get
Flame
rotated.
Toys. Flame singular toys should
So
make
now
this.
we rotate out the foot, and then we pop out the heel.
All right, he's blowing you off.
I said
Don't-
that for your
Worthless.
I'm just trying to get these damn legs done because they're not easy.
Yeah, we get it. We can see you doing it. You don't have to fucking give us a step by step.
Day by day. Every day.
Woman's leg for you, girl. Yeah, you wanted me here.
Shout out to the dude from the father from Step by Step.
Was Duffy?
Patrick Duffy.
Yeah.
Patrick Duffy.
Pete Duffy.
He ended up becoming a leg for
For Man Bear Pig, or was
No,
it
no.
the other one? Was not the Chupacabra, the Mexican one. What the hell was it?
The
like
one that
season
lived on the
one.
volcano.
It wasn't.
Yeah,
It wasn't the Mexican staring frog.
It was season 1. God, it was. What was it? Come on, people.
Can't fuck with him on Dallas, though. I'm old school. I used to watch Dallas.
Dallas. Who shot JR?
Scuzzlebutt? Was that?
Scuzzlebutt.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay. Yeah, that feels getting that bit up and over feels horrible. So then we just gotta line this up. Also, you can see just pegging and unpegging this because it's going over 2 bits. It actually kind of scuffs up the plastic. It's not the end of the world.
Bits and the things
not
and
the
the
end of the world.
boobads and the boobaps.
So now we gotta line this up, find the slot, which I missed.
They know how to make a beautiful figure, but they're not great at engineering.
No, they're not. And they're also not very good at quality control.
No.
Okay, so I
But the
believe we
students-
flipped out the foot and the legs are done.
Do you think they're not good at quality control because they aim so high for the
No.
paint and all that stuff?
No.
No, because
No. They've
crank
done it in the past. They've nailed everything in the past.
Not everything. But
No, but I'm saying with certain figures, some certain,
so this is your
Dinobots,
first.
they nailed the Dinobots.
This is your first Fanstoys dud.
No, it's not.
so this all's got to open up. This has got to open up. This bit's got to open up. What's the easiest way to get in here? Probably pull on this. Yep. So this tank tread piece is just like a faux piece, and that just opens up. They sculpted the inside, which
Yeah,
is
that looks
weird.
dope. I like that. That's good.
I don't know. You only see this when you open it up to access the
It was
transformation.
probably a mistake.
But- Yeah, they probably meant to put this on this side, and they fucked up.
Yeah,
But whatever.
all that detail on the outside.
That's a lot of detail to put on a part you literally only see.
Yeah, but yeah, go ahead. Flip that back up again. Hold on, real quick. Flip it back up. Oh yeah, they fucked that up.
I mean, at least they put the paint on the right side.
Yeah, well,
That's a plus. So now we got to get this tire out, which is kind of tough because it's rubber and it really grips in there. Okay, there we go. That all folds back up.
look,
And,
it's rubber tires.
we just got to get the hand out. Let's see if there's an easy way to do this. Nope. Come on. There we go. That
Come on,
folds
guys,
back.
share the stream, man. Get that shit out of here. I want to see a couple more viewers in here.
Okay, and that, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, is an arm. So we're just going to do that one more time. Come over here.
You know we get most of our views on the podcast, on the iTunes.
Yeah, of
For the
course.
show.
No, we don't do this on iTunes. This is live, so
I was trying to make a joke because it's a visual show.
fuck you, man. Everything's a visual show we do. It's the we do the Realm of Collectors video podcast.
All right, so that comes out. So there you can see, like inside there, that's another bit for the tank mode. It's another rest of the treads in there. That's that. And I believe we just got to do the head. So this has got to come open.
Jesus, you're sweating and fucking out of breath.
Got to flip open these. So now we got to
You're peeling an orange.
open this panel here. Yep, there's his head. So, whoa, what happened?
I don't know what happened.
Somebody unmuted themselves.
Not
Something.
me.
Okay, so we got to get the head out. Which, hold on a second.
You joined the weight loss challenge, Ace. That'll help with that heavy breathing.
And not buying Fanstoys will help too.
Yo, when I was I just did that buffalo wing video, man. I was like
There's that.
holding my breath every time. I was like, me in the background.
So that's got to peg into the back of the head. This is just going to fold up like that. Come around the back, open the cockpit,
Dak Pickett.
fold that up.
Is anybody getting this?
Get one.
Yeah, whatever. Go ahead.
I think everybody's got it.
I just haven't opened it yet.
So that this
No. Getting what he's doing.
Oh.
Look at him. There's the look.
Yep.
and just like that, easy peasy lemon squeezy. There he is in robot mode.
And you guys wanted to do this 5 more times? Look, get out.
Come on, I got a bad foot, and my wife got me sick. So give me some kind of break. Okay, so we're just gonna leave him for a second here. We're gonna just real quick. Let's talk about accessories. He comes with 2 guns, painted silver, look fine. The original guns were white, but I'm assuming they were silver on the show. I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched Headmasters, but I'm gonna assume they were silver. because they usually don't get stuff like that wrong. Flip out handles. It's got the new Fanstoys kind of the hell shape. That's the word I'm looking for.
Beveled?
No, it's got this cutout, so it goes around the screw hole in the palm.
Oh, are they all like that
slot.
now?
The newer ones all are. The I think Cup is like that, and a couple of the other ones, the newer ones are. I think Rouge is like that.
So they're using the same design on the hand.
Yeah, it's still a slot. It's still a regular palm slot, but they put a.
Well, why don't you show us the palm?
Springer got it.
Yeah, Springer definitely has it. So if you can see in the center of the hand, there's a screw.
Where's my cup at?
So there's a screw right here. It's black plastic, so it's kind of hard to. There you go. So there's a screw right there, and you can see there's the bit of plastic around it that's half moon shaped. So that just fits over like that, and it slots in like that.
Oh, that's perfect.
So they've been doing that recently, and they continue to do that here, and it's fine. It works the way it should. So you got that. When you fold these up, you also have, I'm assuming, 5mm pegs on there, so you can plug them into places, mostly for alt modes, but you got them on the wings.
How about his ass?
It looks like only Springer had that weird slot.
That's it? I thought one had it.
Dude, why would you do that?
Well, for jet mode, you have
Put
to
it fucking down.
When you have
Take that off. Take it off. Looks fucking ridiculous.
I'm gonna leave it there the whole episode now.
Yeah, you know what? We're over. Good night, folks.
Good night, folks. So if you want to peg them in, you can find various places, I think, to peg them in. Mostly for alt modes. That he also comes with not one but two patent pending swords. So for some reason they peg together. I have no clue why. He cannot properly hold them like this, but they do peg together.
Save room in the box.
Maybe they make the wolf tail.
I don't know. I don't think they. I don't think it's in the instructions that
fangs. Maybe it's fangs for the.
Oh, you know what it is? It's the periscope for the submarine.
Oh, gotcha. Yes, no tail.
One thing only, please.
So I have no clue why these peg together, but they do. And one neat thing, which I hope more people steal.
That's your son, and you could say his name is Manta.
Maybe they store in the box easier that way.
That's more likely. But so. It's got a peg here and a hole on this side, and then you got this cross shape.
Is there a helicopter mode?
No. And there's no secret helicopter mode either, so I don't know. You can peg these this way, and you can have them hold it like that. If you want, that. I don't know what the hell that's called.
That could be a cool weapon, yeah.
It's called. I think it's called like a bar dash or something like that.
Bardash.
Balderdash.
So you can do that. You can hold them individually.
Episode is
like that. They are pretty neat. It's got serrations in there. It's all painted nice. These do fit extremely tight in mine, at least, and it's probably not going to show, but you can see there's a little bit of paint wear on the handle there, which isn't a big deal because it's a handle. So it's going to be inside the hand anyway, so I don't really care. But
Eric in the chat says that his can hold the swords when they're tabbed together.
You could probably hold them together, but it's going to look ridiculous because it's going to be so fat.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, relax,
it looks ridiculous.
Listen, I'm fat too.
Don't sword shame.
So the other thing that these things do, which is cool, but again, serves no real purpose, is they do hold magnetically. So this strip on the inside is a magnet.
Wow, what's that for?
I'm assuming it's just so you don't have to have pegs and holes going up the sword. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. But
it's so smart.
It's smart. I hope more. Like I wish more people would do.
They are the fucking brand of the year with that fucking gimmick, man.
Yeah, the wolf doesn't have a fucking ball joint, but hey, that's you of the year.
So that's a neat. Not really sure what it's for, but it's so you can hold the
magnets, man. These guys got more magnets.
He has one other accessory that I left in the box, and this came unpegged, right?
I thought it was a spudger there for a second.
Did this one come unpegged?
All those nerds are getting beer fridges in their caves, their nerd caves now. Magnets.
Right. So there's one other accessory I didn't bother even taking down the box to show you because it's really inconsequential. There's another chest plate that doesn't have these silver bits and these black bits. So that's the more tune accurate look. This is the more toy accurate look. You can, if you want to change them, there's a screw on either side right here. You just got to unscrew them and pop the other chest plate on. I prefer this chest plate, so I'm just going to leave it. but it's literally the same thing. So it's just the same teal paint. It's just it doesn't have these silver stripes or this black screw looking thing. So that's an option. All right. So let's run through this guy. Start off with the head. The head looks decent. However, it is solid white plastic, no clear coat, no white paint, no nothing, and it does look kind of cheap.
Not a lick, Mac. Not a lick.
He does have painted eyes, but they are very dark metallic
Painted
red.
eyes. Dun, dun.
I wish they were.
Eyes.
I wish they were either lighter red or light piped, because I don't like the eyes. The eyes look completely dead to me.
Light piping on a
When you-
masterpiece figure? Really?
Absolutely. I have no problem with light piping on a masterpiece figure.
Oh, God.
on
We just
on
lost
an
10 viewers
all-white-
for that comment.
On an all white head, it would stand out.
And I also prefer ball joints on heads.
Yeah.
Fight me. So the sculpt on the head is good. It's just
Yeah, it looks great. It just needs a
it
little bit
looks
more.
terrible. It looks toy in person because it's just white plastic.
Did I say accent? More accent. More accent.
And even if they would have clear coated it, like some of these bits are white plastic and some of these are either white paint or just clear coated. Like these outside bits, yeah, these are just white plastic and these are either painted or clear coated. And this looks better. But I mean, if they would have used that on there, either clear coat or white paint, I think it would have looked a lot better. But the sculpt is great. It looks like Six Shot. No extra heads. Obviously, he's got a mouth plate, so there's no extra expressions or anything.
And that because he talks like this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shout out to
He should
the,
have came with a Daniel from my Uncle Six Shot episode.
shout out to the Stars dubs. If you never seen the Stars,
What was his name in the dubs?
I don't even remember. I don't know. Uncle Wally. I don't know. Fucking
No, it wasn't Wally. Wally was like Cup or something.
Wally was
Blur? Was he Blur?
Blur.
I think it was Blur.
Sparkle was Spike. The Matrix was Power Pack. I'm trying to remember some certain things that stand out. It's been a while. I got to go back and watch it.
Soundwave, new Soundwave.
New Soundwave, come here.
So the head is on a hinge swivel, can rotate around all the way, and can look up to there, down to there, which actually looks great. And no quizzical look, no side to side, no nothing, because it's just a swivel. So left to right and up and down.
I do like the head sculpt, though. It does look good.
The sculpt is great. It's just it looks cheap in person with it being just straight plastic, which is unfortunate. Again, the wings hold the same articulation, so you can move them back and forth wherever you want. You can display them, out like that if you want, whatever you want. You can do it.
Glossy fucking nail polish and just throw a fucking layer on there.
So the chest wings can be folded inside, and it doesn't change anything. For display, he's supposed to have them out, so I like to leave them out just for the rest of the review, so I don't bang into them enough that I'm just going to put them away.
I like that they can be tucked in. That's cool.
Yeah. If you leave them out, obviously you're going to be hindered in articulation unless you move them in. It's obvious, so we're just going to put them away for
Put them away now.
the sake of it does give a cleaner look too, but he is supposed to have the chest wings.
Yeah.
And I believe in both the animation and the toy, but it's your toy, you can do it any way you want. So the shoulders. So it's got up and down on this ratchet, which is a pretty good ratchet. It will, if you kind of knock it, it will kind of fall down a couple pegs, but it'll hold. He holds everything just fine. So that ratchet's good. This ratchet all the way around is also good. That'll get you all the way around.
By the way, are those tires? Are they rubber?
They're rubber. They're rubber.
Mm-hmm.
Look, they can actually take them off the.
Rubber motherfucker.
See?
Okay.
Take them off the rim. I believe these. Yep, these as well can come off the rim. So these are not
only if they're in Detroit in '85
or Detroit now.
Are those shoulder ratchets going to hold, do you think,
Yes.
over time?
They feel fine. They feel
Okay.
nice and sturdy. I wouldn't worry about those. Like I said, everything from here up is great.
Is
It's just when we start going that way, we're going to run into some problems. So the
That's always
shoulders.
the way.
So the shoulders are on this weird kind of system. So you can see there's like this.
That's my last Tinder date said.
So you got this.
Not there. That's when we get to the problems.
We got this half moon section here, and then the circle inside. So you can actually fold it back on that like that, so you can get like a reverse butterfly, and you can fold the whole thing out. So you can get, obviously it pulls it further away, but then you can start crossing his arm over his chest, and then you can fold it all the way like that, and get more range. It's really for sword pose stuff to get him,
That's
get his arm straight across his chest.
The Ultra Magnus, right?
That's thoughtful.
Similar.
Very nice.
Slightly slimmer.
Similar. Obviously,
Shammy shoe.
so obviously it kind of looks awful when you start doing like that, but it's meant to do stuff like that where you're gonna hide it anyway. So that's totally acceptable.
Like that too.
Yeah, so that's cool. I like that joint. That's all good. So he's got a bicep swivel here, which is fine. That's friction, no problem. Then we start running into the elbow. So the elbows, when you fold it like this, you can fold it up to there, and the wheel will stay with it.
Not mine.
Once you go past that, the wheel kind of stays behind.
What?
So
Mine breaks loose as soon as you move it.
Wow.
So you can see
Both
it
sides.
is double hinged.
Now, is there a way to put the fucking wheel back in?
Nope.
No, because it actually will lock the you can, but it will lock the bicep swivel. You can put it back the way I had it in wolf mode, but it will lock this bicep swivel and you lose the bicep swivel.
Gotcha.
So it is technically double jointed. So you can see that there's a joint right there, and then there's another hinge up on the top here.
Oh, God.
This tire stays with this hinge, so and it only goes out that far.
Mine.
Oh no, you can force it. Never mind.
There you go.
That one goes.
There it is.
There we go. Okay, so criticism revoked.
The problem is that top joint is super tight.
Yes,
And the
honestly,
wheel does not peg in.
So the wheel's fine then, and there's no issue with the wheel.
I just said I rescind that complaint. That's
All right,
actually fine.
back it up.
See, there's mine.
So
Hold on.
It breaks loose right away.
Hold on.
So yeah, if you move it, if
Mine
you just grab the forearm and bend it, it breaks loose right away.
Right away.
You kind of have to grab it from behind and force that joint, which I didn't know you could do.
You know all about that from behind, baby.
And then you can get the joint. Okay, so the elbow is actually more fine-ish. It's going to break loose right away, but so you have to fiddle with it. But it gets a pass for that. That's fine.
All right, take it back though.
We'll take it. I said I take it back. So now the hands are more or less fine.
You don't see the nerds sitting in the comments and saying that Ace is wrong because if you just take it and you range and the engineering in the 90s.
So there's nothing covering this, which is kind of weird, especially for Fanstoys. So this is all this is all hollow in there, which is unfortunate, but it's not the end. That's not really the end of the world. Mushroom peg gets a swivel all the way around, no problem. Thumb is on a ball joint in the base and a single hinge. And then all the fingers, all different lengths, which is something I like. You see that all different lengths. You don't want all the same.
Nobody's laughing at that.
Oh, what?
Boy.
No, it's just you.
Hands?
Fingers. So the base knuckle is a hinge. And then you got another hinge. So you got two hinges. So it's basically a regular hand. No splay. So there's no hinge at the base to go outward. So you can't do that. And you can't do that. But that's pretty standard for Fanstoys. So that's more or less
for work.
That's more or less fine.
No splay.
No splay.
No more for orc.
So the waist, like we mentioned in wolf mode, you get one click on a ratchet this way, and that's it. You get one click on a ratchet this way, and that's it. It is hitting this bit, which is the cockpit CAC for the jet mode.
Does it pull out like Cyclonus's?
I believe no. So let me see if I'll put a little bit of force on there. No, that ain't going nowhere.
All right.
He does have a ab crunch. Yeah. And that's pretty extreme, which I dig. He is fairly top heavy though, so you just gotta it's gonna be hard to get him to hold that much.
Hands against the wall, sir.
But he does have an extreme ab crunch, which I like. Will that help? All right, so you can force it up and over, so you can get more range if you
there it is.
Over.
Yeah.
But it does not feel good.
Hey, remember back in the day when there was no fucking waist swivel?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And no ab crunch.
Okay. Now the fun part begins. So, first of all, let's see. So these all can come up. As I'm dying, forward kick.
Dude, 42 days. I'm done. I haven't coughed in like
just got it today from my wife.
And there I am coughing.
Okay, there we go. So he can front kick to there, which is good.
Flag up.
Yeah, well, we'll get there. Back to there because it's hindered by this butt plate.
It's fine. You running?
It's fine. Let's see. Van Damme, 100%.
Got it.
On the Van Damme. They're faux ratcheted. So you can see the teeth, but there's no actual ratchet. That is just a friction hinge.
See, why would they not put that in there?
All they had to do was put the tooth in, and it would have been fine.
Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe there was something with transformation.
But they didn't.
Something must have happened that they had to pull that out.
Sure. They wouldn't put the teeth in there for no reason.
Yeah. They probably had it already made.
Thigh swivel. This is another time, I believe, where this is white plastic and this is painted, or vice versa, and you can see you can kind of see the color difference. But
now with your camera.
Thigh swivel here. This is very tight.
No, they're just two different types of plastic.
Okay, well that. Now, the knees. The knees.
Floppy.
So I'm gonna pull this out. That's a transformation hinge to pull it out. So you can see. Let me show it from behind. That ratchet right there. That little tiny.
Yeah, bring it down and bring it closer. We can't see it.
That little tiny ratchet.
Little tiny ratchet.
That little tiny ratchet right there, that's the knee joint. That's the entire knee joint.
No wonder.
Skinny.
So that's what, quote unquote, holds up the knees.
And that bottom part is very heavy with that die cast.
So if you do that, they immediately start to fall, and you do that, they just collapse.
Yeah, but
it's not like JD's, man.
He don't fucking stand on his own. This thing's fucking trash.
You don't even get 90 degrees.
Trash.
You don't get 90 degrees out of it. You get about maybe 75 or 80. And they do not look at this. I'm not even going to touch it, and they just fall.
See, when I had mine out in my video, in my right out the box video, if you hold it up, it was fine. But when you just start like slightly tapping it a little bit, like 1, 2, 3, then it cannot hold 1 or 2 notches. So
it cannot hold any of this weight, and that is super unfortunate, and in my opinion, unacceptable.
Really, I mean, what are you doing that it would need to?
Any kind of a pose? Well, this thing can't.
No.
Anyway,
I'm not talking about JD loose. I'm talking about your loose.
Same thing. I mean, his is a lot worse, but
do it. Dude, make a pose.
I can't because we're going to get there in a minute.
Because you don't know how to pose a figure.
Yeah. So there is a.
Anybody disagree with me?
Mine has to stand, like, his knees have to be hyperextended for him to stand straight.
The knee is on a swivel, like I said before. It is scary, and I don't like turning it. So there's that.
Yeah, but you know what, JD? We know yours is super different than every. You know, you got a fucking really lemon right there, man. You got a lemon. Period.
I mean, these aren't.
It's a lemon.
Feet aren't going to hold anything, just the way they are.
Yes, it's not going to matter anyway because of the way this thing is designed. But
doesn't matter.
Here we go. The absolute inexcusable part of this figure.
I mean, I've seen a lot of great poses online. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I guarantee you've never seen them with the feet flat. So the feet, I believe, are die cast. At least the toe is die cast, and this bit is plastic. The heel is plastic. So it can hinge all the way up, and let's see, the leg doesn't want to hold itself, and it can point all the way down, mostly for transformation. And here's your rocker.
Just like Phoenix.
No, it's not just like Phoenix.
It's actually
Let's
worse.
not go down that route again, Frank. Let's not bring it back.
This is actually. I thought Phoenix was the worst ankle tilt I've ever seen in my life until I've seen this guy. So let's show that again. Maybe 1 or 2, 1.5 degrees.
Well, you
That's
know what?
terrible.
1 millimeter.
Too until I started fucking. You better play with it some more.
It physically won't move anymore. All they had to do was put a cut in here or something, but they didn't.
Everybody was complaining about how there's a cut in the leg.
So realistically, the most extreme pose you're going to get with his feet flat is actually not even that, because his feet are not completely flat. That is his feet completely flat. That is the most extreme pose he can actually pull off with his feet flat.
So Ace, you can't pose your figures
because he physically can't pose.
Even if he could.
All right, so I'm gonna put him in a dynamic pose.
You can
and
kind
we're gonna
of
see if he'll stand. Guess what? Nope.
You can kind of fake a pose, but again, his knees don't really hold the weight, and his feet are not flat, and that's basically just a wide-legged A stance.
Dude, man, just throw it in the box and send it back. It's not like
my money back.
Stuck, not like you're stuck with it.
The other thing that I was really disappointed with when I saw it at TFCon, but it was just made a lot worse by Andy's display because it was lit from the bottom. He has completely hollow
Oh.
shins, I guess, whatever you want to call that. So at TFCon, they were lit from below like that. So it was a plate.
No, is the reason for that so the feet can tuck in?
It's just so the feet can tuck in. All they had to do.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So the feet can tuck in.
They could have put a panel or something to fold out to cover that. This was a lot worse in person.
They could also put a bull joint on the wolf's fucking neck.
They could have, but they chose not to.
Yeah. Okay.
So that looked a lot worse in TFCon because it was lit from below, but in person it's actually fine. So I'm not as disappointed as I was when I first saw it.
Dude, I think you're really fucking nitpicking here, bro.
These feet,
other than the knee issues,
from this down is a fucking joke.
And the foot tilt, I think
there's no way that foot can support.
Let's go on record here. Ace is a fucking Fanstoys hater from day one. So
no, I wasn't.
You see,
I was a hater
very
when
biased.
Doing shitty
very biased here. He's gonna find every little fucking thing.
I bought this with my own money.
It's a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's a piece of shit.
I bought this with my own money because I was hoping it was going to be good.
Who else's money are you gonna buy it with?
Yours.
Get the fuck out of here! I ain't giving you a fucking cent.
Thanks. So that is literally the most extreme pose.
2019, baby.
0 fucks given. So that is literally the most extreme pose he can do with his feet flat.
Yep.
That is completely unacceptable. And that is like literally the most disappointing thing I've ever seen. This is why he is the Realm of Collectors 2018 Statue of the Year.
But he transforms into 6 different modes.
Now, I just want to remind
people... could have put an ankle tilt on it. You could have put a cut in here and made just the toe tilt. That would have been fine.
The title of the poll is your favorite statue of the year, not the statue of the year.
Well, this is the only statue of the year. The statue I bought. So
oh, I see.
It is definitely my favorite because it's my only. It's also my least favorite.
Damn, good looking statue.
So this sculpt is fucking great. I love the sculpt. It's just functionally this is not acceptable. But let's show him off. Let's do some size comparisons. And
we're gonna do the JD segment now.
He just did it. He did it just as well as I did it.
Yeah, but yours is way looser.
No, his is worse.
He just did the same exact thing I did. I don't think his is any different than mine is.
Also, by the way, right now
I've tightened mine.
His feet are not flat, even in that little of a pose. So I didn't grab Ultraman, I probably should have, but I didn't. But here he is. We'll just show him because I have him out. Here he is with Cyclonus. So you can see he's pretty beefy. He's pretty big.
They look good together.
Let's see.
Quietness.
Here he is with an official MP car.
He'd get stomped.
Let's see. Here he's with a third-party MP car. About the same. And then, let's see. Anything else before we go into... All right, let's go into, real quick, other 6 shots. So here he is with the Hasbro. So
that's so much better.
The teal... Titan's Return. So the teal is more toy accurate, and this darker teal is more show accurate.
Ace got his stickered up.
Oh yeah,
$65.99 for stickers.
I recommend this over the Fanstoys. The stickers are like $6. Let's relax. I upgraded a toy for like $6. Let's take it easy there. There he is with a very, very dusty because I haven't cleaned them yet.
Oh man, I missed that figure. That was
MMC. Was it Terminus Hexatron?
Yep.
Yeah, dude, I got this in a box somewhere. I can't wait to find it.
More vents than a fucking AC unit.
That's was Cassius Stark. That's his style. And here he is. Ugh.
With your mama.
With my mama. The OG. Let's just so you can see his face a little better. There he is with the G1.
G1 doesn't actually look as bad as I remember.
Does the wolf have a ball joint?
Yes. If this thing had a they didn't invent ball joints yet. Like not even human beings.
How the knees holding up on this guy?
Fucking fuck ton better.
Probably like me.
It doesn't have knees.
It doesn't bend at the knee.
So you can see what I'm talking about with these eyes, which I believe were stickers. I don't remember.
Painted eyes. No.
These eyes are a lot lighter red, and I wish that's the same red they would have used on this guy.
Yeah, but you know what?
Because you can actually see them versus that one that looks dead.
Accurate, because it looks like they were going to.
It might have. It probably was, but I would have. I still wish they would have. Give me the option. Give me an extra head in the box.
Paint them.
That agua is really fucking a shitty color, man. I like the fucking blue that's on the Fanstoys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That agua is pretty shitty.
He actually does have a cockpit where his cat goes.
Oh, look at that guy.
You kind of see it.
Yeah, look at the fucking face on that thing. Look what the fuck they did on the Hasbro joint. What the fuck was that all about?
It's basically the same thing. It's just this is a lot. If you look at the sculpt is more or less the same. It's just this is a lot more flat. That's more three-dimensional.
Does that Titan's Return have a mouth, or is that a...
No, it's a plate.
Talk about the Titan's Return.
It's just his. Remember his helmet. His helmet's kind of shitty.
He has a plate over the top of his head.
Yeah, we talked about that in when we did him.
Yeah.
So it's hard to see his eyes.
You gotta lift his helmet a little bit. Lift the helmet a little bit.
You got to do.
Yeah.
You know, his eyes are better red too than this guy. I like the lighter red with him. Yeah, they fucked up the helmet a little bit.
Almost looks like Megatron.
Eject.
But here's you can see the the white guns versus the silver guns. So I'm assuming the silver guns were just show accurate. I just don't remember because it's been a while. See that? You can see that it's basically the same sculpt, more or less. It's just more toony.
Yeah, it looks pretty. Yeah, that's pretty close.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
This is more simplistic because it's toony. It doesn't have
it
cuts and the vents and everything, but it's the exact same shape.
It's got no waffles.
That's a good homage right there.
Syrup's not getting anywhere in those nooks and crannies.
I don't think it's gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. I was trying to. Won't fit. The handle's way back, way further back on him.
Going way back.
But that's pretty much. Oops, dropped him, but that's all right. That's pretty much him. Before I forget, let's do the test. Let's get one finger.
This is the part of the show I don't like, but whatever.
Why not?
Legions. Get it.
So he can get up in there.
He gets in there.
That was like me swiping my ass. I had to fucking stretch it out before I could do it.
Again, this
I was off for 2 days. There wasn't much moving.
Flush, wipe, flush.
I gotta get that stick. That's when you know your life is fucking over, when you gotta get that stick.
Oh man.
He's good. He's good to go.
Next thing you know, they're fucking pulling you out of your front window, fucking with a flat.
That's the compensation prize for the loser of the weight loss challenge.
Yeah. Stick with the toilet paper.
Also, does anybody know? Supposedly, these swords can store somewhere.
Yeah, they peg into the sides of where the wings are. There's a hole in one side, and then there's a peg on the other.
Oh, sweet.
So I'm guessing like that.
Yep. Yep. You got it.
Like that.
Nice.
Oh,
that's great.
I would have thought maybe there was a magnet somewhere on him.
That would have been nice. Yeah. Imagine if they would have just magnetized the wing or something. You could have just slapped it on.
Yeah.
That would have been dope. But
it don't matter. My magnet's falling out.
His magnet doesn't work either.
Oh man.
You got the fucking, dude, you got number one off the fucking line.
Dude, the magnet's falling out.
You didn't get the
you don't fucking send that shit back, bro.
He has figure aids.
I don't know.
So
you don't know.
Some glue that's like not a big deal, but the design of this thing.
Send it fucking back.
Fucking garbage.
50 shit.
They dropped the ball.
So the sculpt of this thing is basically spot on. I love the sculpt. It's just this as a figure is a complete
because it doesn't have
figure. Angle tilt. Because he can't pose. This is the most extreme pose he can get in, and these knees are not going to hold up.
No,
they don't hold up now. They're not going to hold up in a year.
Yep. I want to know what everybody thinks in fucking 8 months, 10 months.
Well, no one's gonna touch it. They're
They're
gonna leave it on a shelf. Like I said, statue of the year. You gotta leave it. You gotta go every night and say it's done.
Dude, you know what? Honestly, in my collection, everything that I own is statue of the year because I don't vroom my toys. So I don't give a fuck. Put it on a fucking shelf, pose it, looks great. That's all that matters, man.
Not good enough for me, honestly.
What am I gonna fucking stick it up my ass? I'm not.
What?
Do I give
$200? That's what this thing was.
No, it wasn't
140, 150, something like that.
150.
Something like that.
Oh yeah. It was like 150.
It was $149.99 because Chosen Prime held me to the 1 cent on free shipping.
Of course they did.
Of course they did.
Yep.
So, like I said, if you're not gonna mess with them and you like the sculpt, I would approve of it. If you care about transforming it, it's C team again. So this is the Omega and the Rouge team got their hands on this guy. So,
hey Ace, why don't you do this? Why don't you buy that? If it's $50 for that Hanzo, why don't you buy Hanzo? I'll buy the fucking Hanzo and send it to you.
I'll buy it.
I'm not.
Yeah. And we'll do a fucking review, a figure banging on that one, and you can see which one is better.
I'll buy Hanzo and I'll find a Fuma.
What do you guys think with that? If it's $50, man, I got $50. I'll throw it out there.
Yeah, if you guys want them,
see which one's better.
Well,
Put your money where your mouth is.
I don't think it could be any worse than this.
Oh, any worse than this? You're just a fucking Fanstoys hater, man. You're just salty as fuck, man.
I don't like bad figures in this thing. Though. Unfortunately, I was very excited
to buy that Titans Return shit real quick, fast.
That thing is a better toy than this, without a doubt.
I've already
fast.
Like, where's Fuma? Fuma is great. Where's Hanzo? Hanzo is great. Do you have Hanzo? I've seen it in the chat. So
$49.99.
I was holding out for this guy, and that was a
yeah. I don't see it on your shelf
because I was holding out for this guy.
Yep.
And that was a very, very poor choice. But like I said, if you like this sculpt and you want him as a statue, he looks great. If you're gonna pose him and you're gonna want to transform him, this is probably the easiest pass I could say. I would recommend like Omnigonics over this for posing.
Whatever this is just fell off of my fucking.
Oh, that's this.
I just found him on the floor.
That's one of these.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Dude,
it's just like
it goes on the butt.
It's like a spacer. It's like a washer for the.
Yeah, it's not even like glued on there or anything.
Isn't that the holsters for the swords?
No. That's the cold. That locks the legs for.
Yeah, it needs to move for the rubber element.
Dude, JD, I think you got the one like bring your child to work day and
also,
like they had their kid building it next to
the worst one possible. The dude, the dude got the worst one.
And everybody saying tighten the knees, tighten the knees. Tighten
nice
the I did.
I'm assuming you pulled it out and tightened that little screw in.
Absolutely, yeah. Dude, like all 90 screws in the legs. I fucking tightened all of them.
So what you could do is take this whole thing apart, take this bit apart, and put a spacer right in there. Like if you can find a very small washer.
I'm not doing anything to it, but putting it back in a box.
Also, I'm pretty sure I got this all correct, and that's all.
Anybody?
That's doing that.
I said JD's new name is the Big Jadowski.
Big Jadowski.
He's got the fucking beard and the robe.
He would have to go with virgin white Russian. So
nice Mormon.
Nice I can drink just straight milk.
Yeah, it's fine, yeah. No, it's half and half. By the way.
Yeah. I don't know if I get.
Remember he put creamer in it because that guy is like powdered creamer.
What about
no, it's half and half.
No, that one part of the movie.
What about like Homo D? Could I do Homo D? Homo D milk.
Okay, it's been a while since I've seen it. I watched it the other night. I laughed my ass off. Fucking incredible. Genius movie. Genius movie. And Ace is gone.
I'm here.
All right.
I just switched the camera off. But yeah, like I said, that thing is it's literally the biggest disappointment I've ever seen. I hate
fans.
I bought
Hasbro makes better fucking figures. Hasbro, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can say all that. Like, I still bought it.
Yeah.
I still spent my money on it just as you did.
I was
with every release that they've done.
It's fine. It's in the box and it's fine.
I was super duper looking forward to this, and this was so disappointing.
You know, Master Hoarder says Fuma scales better with Ultra Magnus. I think that's big. That's a big thing, right? because he offed Maggot.
Wait, killed him. Yeah.
Which one is Fuma?
Fuma was
DXR?
G Creations.
Oh yeah, the one that was off a little bit.
I think it was just like stylized.
Yeah, it was like IDW MP, right?
Yep.
But all right. I think that pretty much covers everything. You want to run down the old chat?
All right. Sure.
I'm saying, here we go.
All right, we got Noble Young in here, Eric B, Josh F, Tyler L, Mark 44 Prime, KJ Smith, Master Hoarder, we got Paul L, P Ferguson 19, The Vendetta, we got Mervin 48, Joe V, Energon Addict, Deluxe Baldwin, we got Chuck in here, Jita, Sportimus, Lowell M, The Intangible Cog, and Shelf Warmer. Thank you all for joining. Please thumbs up. Help us out.
There he goes.
Did anybody hear that?
Do not steal that idea. That's originally right here from FIGGAH Bangin.
All right.
It's the chat wrap.
I think that's pretty. I think we've said everything.
Oh yeah, you said a lot, Dick. Hater.
How am I a hater when he can't make a pose more than that?
Mine was posing.
With his feet flat?
It looks great.
With his feet flat?
Is
Or just
his
that he
hands
walks
towards
taller?
his feet flat?
No, that's another big. I had a huge problem with that too.
No. So if you bought that one and liked it, then relax.
I never said I really liked it.
Oh, here we go.
Go back and watch.
Go back and watch.
Here we go.
His toys.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done. You're done too. I'm done.
All right, Mr. Brink, where you at?
You can find me, Brian Brink, in the Facebook groups, at Brinklizer on Instagram. You know,
Standing
Those
up
places.
18 hours a week.
that's right. Standing podcasting. That's what it is. Hashtag.
Look at that ceiling. Got a nice shot of the ceiling.
Yeah, thank you.
Jose.
What's up, guys? All over social media at HurricaneBX, and check out Verbally Challenged with HurricaneBX on all audio platforms.
Vacation BX.
Yep. One more week.
Vacationally challenged.
John.
I am TM Servo3K on Instagram, John Gibbons in the groups, and I'm here with you folks every other Wednesday.
All right. JD.
You can find me
Returning this fucking thing.
yeah,
Or burning it in the backyard.
something. JD Brocious in the Facebook groups, Pigment Surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live, and yes, packing this thing up and sending it back because I can't justify spending $150 on something I don't like.
Fair.
Dust.
Yo. Dust Mites in the Facebook groups. Eddie Dust Mites in the Facebook groups. And Eddie Dust Mites in the Facebook groups. And don't forget about Eddie Dust Mites in the Facebook groups.
What about the Facebook groups?
Who's in the Facebook groups?
What's going on with Facebook groups?
Nobody.
Facebook.
I am Maddie Smiler pretty much everywhere. Instagram, whatever. Real name on Facebook. Not that hard to figure out.
Douchebag fuck Nickley.
I'm sorry.
Douchebag fuck Nickley.
If you're a fat ass and you want to not be a fat ass, check out the weight loss challenge
It's
going
closed.
on.
No, it's closed.
So hopefully you got in. If not,
Hey, you ain't in no more.
if you ain't, you ain't. But
You ain't in, you're gonna be a fat ass.
let's see. No merch right now. Check out the other Cool Table Network shows. Just follow the Cool Table Network on Facebook, and you'll get notified every time a new show is up. I think that's pretty much it. We'll see you guys next time. I think I got some ideas for next time. All right, we'll catch you in a couple weeks. Thanks for joining us.
Ooh, ideas. It's woo.
And those ideas will not have dust.
Whatever comes in the mail is the idea. Ooh. Hey guys, I'm broadcasted after this. Link will be in the Facebook group, so pop in and hang out with us.
Woo.
Woo. Good night, folks.
Good night.
I'm gonna let this one simmer for a minute and wait for some outro. Anybody got anything?
Peace.
Peace
out. Peace out.
Bye bye.
Nothing. Brian's like, I gotta sit down.
My feet hurt.